And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
From the 27, Mayfield. Over the middle, complete. It's Cohen. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. So on the other side of the field now, it's first and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now a give, right side. It's Allen, and that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Yard loss on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and 12.
So you got to go to my name, man. Gotta go to my name in the party.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough. Mayfield now on 2nd down. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. A nice job there, Charles. They picked up the blitz, were able to complete the pass.
That had the total feel of a quarterback in control. Red blitz, got him into the right protection scheme, so he doesn't get hit back there. He's got a chance to step up with supreme confidence and deliver it downfield for a nice completion.
On first down, it's Allen, and that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Hey, Lloyd 33. Under 10, under 10, 10. Regular. Small. Like 50. Watch the curl.
Here's Mayfield. He's got his tailback. That's Marcus Allen. And he'll go down at the 28. Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
Point it right. Kill. 2 jet bombers. Run.
From the gun, Mayfield. He's got the completion to Hopkins. And they'll get this down to the 10. The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another first down. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Here's Allen. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. And the 13-year man puts it through. Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Get them from the thing. Put a pre-order.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And it's a big play there as he is finally taken down on what will be a terrific final act of this first quarter.
Oh, man. Watch how we feel that. Tyreek Hill was being slot.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A toss out to Barkley. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A lot of people call a toss a probing play to see what they can get against the defense, to see how they adjust and react. Their probing's working pretty well. That was a very nice run.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
I know flashy plays, splashy plays, as people like to call them, that attracts a lot of attention. But let's face it, when you're efficient, that can control a ball game, and I love the game plan they got going right now.
Back-to-back 5-yard gains. Didn't force the ball downfield, picked it up on the ground.
Yeah, offensive line, they're getting it done.
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A 4-yard touchdown run. And his guys have taken the lead. Gano the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But also have to remember, they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
23 yards, the final tally. Now a carry for Allen. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Mayfield. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. They'll run on first down. Allen.
Damn, that bitch put the move on.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success.
Switch. Hurry.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
Keep getting 3.
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Second down and goal. Mayfield.
Oh, no, come on. My man right there.
Ravens touchdown.
What the shit is that?
10 yards on the touchdown pass. And the
That's some
Ravens have
bullshit.
retaken the lead. Extra point good by Gostkowski. And the lead is now 10-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Mayfield on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And he slides to avoid the hit. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down.
Oh, my God.
Looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. It's a quick turnaround for them after the turnover, but the way they moved it on their last drive, they're probably eager to get right back at it.
And you know me and you know my tendencies in this situation. What do I want right now?
Be aggressive.
Be aggressive. Take your shot right here.
Now the pass, and it's into the arms of Hopkins. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It's a gain of 19 down to the 19, and it's a first down.
Hey, back up.
On first and 10, Mayfield. Allen has it, left side. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. The Raven passing game getting in sync, another first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1.
Check 26, check 26.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
61, matchbox right. Switch gears. Hurry.
On second down, it's Allen. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. On third down, Allen, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. It's a 6-yard touchdown run, and the Ravens will extend their lead. Gostkowski with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. They'll have a first down past the 40. And how about that for just running out the clock? Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Flush to his right, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Vic Beasley making it look easy, cruising in for the sack. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. Mayfield looks to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Final play of the half, Mayfield. That's caught inside the 20. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. First down, Mayfield. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going. So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. Hill, the intended receiver once again, and it's third down. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Able to avoid him at the 40. Man open, Rice. And all the way down to the 26. It's a big play there on third down. 41 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game.
Now Barkley stripped of the football. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. From 17 yards out. And his guys are able to make this a close game again.
I'm glad we were paying attention during the rule seminar because we learned the only time you can't advance a fumble like that is in the last 2 minutes of either half.
Right. Other than that, if that ball's out, whether forward or backwards, it's live and free for anybody.
No doubt about it. When you say free, that means he's got free reign to pick it up and go. And that's exactly what happened there. Took it in for a touchdown.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. So first and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, alert 33. Alert, 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 alert. Hurry, hurry. Watch out.
Mayfield to throw it. Throw left side, complete to Ingram. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Man.
22 yards there, a first down.
Regular. Go, go. 54. Minus 54. Come on. You better bring.
A first down throw for Mayfield.
Let's go. You're not getting nothing, nigga. I know how to stop that.
Back at the 42.
Come on, keep running that shit.
The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
After the sack on first down, Mayfield.
Where you going? Where is you going?
Down he goes again. The tank.
You got to find something new, bro.
With a sack. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really
got to find something new out there, boy.
Well, they'll get 15, but that won't be nearly enough. It's 4th down.
I don't know what he's doing, bro. Gave me the ball
not just
back,
in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet? And that's really what we had here.
I ain't got
that was a big hole that we're trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain still ways to go, though. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Now, they may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. They go play action. Mayfield. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. Sacked by the outside backer, Telvin Smith. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. Now a pass that's taken in by Smith-Schuster. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Ravens. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. Well, he did what he's known for. He made the catch, then he turned into a runner, took the contact, and coughed it up.
And all I remember as a player, when they catch the ball, when those acrobatic guys catch it, you have to make them pay sometimes. You have to put it on them, big tackle, knock the ball free. Anything you can do to slow them down.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. From 21 yards away. And the Ravens have used the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Gostkowski the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Later, stop touching stuff.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
His guys take over first and 10. Let's go, D. Hurry! Pistol.
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Fletcher Cox, the former Mississippi State Bulldog, ringing the cowbell there on the sack.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Pressure comes and down goes Baker Mayfield.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Hurry!
Now Mayfield on 4th down. And that is incomplete. 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. Now, what can they do here on 2nd and goal? 3 red zone trips so far have yielded 2 touchdowns and a field goal.
They'll
try the left side. It's Allen.
Can't run them.
They
definitely got that little stick pass.
No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Why can't people like
Nothing
that?
on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal.
Alert!
Practice against this play right here.
Haywood! Hurry!
Mayfield down. And this is complete. It's Allen. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
I don't know why, but they don't
A touchdown saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
It's over. I hate playing people like that, man. Nigga said one formation the whole game. They won't watch videos on YouTube to tell you how to do stuff. For real, that's all they do, bro. Sit on YouTube and bitch master something. YouTube fuck the game. YouTube fuck game generation up, dog. Especially when it comes to sports games. Yeah, motherfuckers find something out. They put a whole video how to do it on YouTube. Now everybody in the whole world doing it. Man. Take a couple. 20 miles around here. Can't nobody beat me from around here. Just be niggas online. Always niggas online, though. Shit ain't about nothing. Get from over here. I told you that. Get from over here. I'm not gonna keep telling you. Go over there with Layla. No, daddy. Don't call my name. What? Y'all about to go with your mama and papa. Huh?
Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis thrilled to be with you from the broadcast booth. And partner, before we get this thing started, what are you going to be watching?
Who gets off to a fast start? In horse racing terms, they talk about catching a flyer out of the gate. Who sets the pace and makes the other team chase?
Gano out to kick this one away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Let's go.
At their own 26-yard line.
What? Watch the out.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. Elliott a first down and more. And all the way up to the 46. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. If that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Here's Wilson. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A very solid gain of 27. Now Elliott. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
It is definitely hard to find space near the goal line. You always want to have a guy in the game running it who can create his own.
And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. They'll turn to the power game.
Come on, man.
And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Eagles drive right down the field and score the opening drive. Bryant tacks on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. Now a loose football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and an Eagle touchdown. So they get the 1-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
Bryant's extra point up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Oh, I forgot to put my boy in, man. That's crazy. Oh, my God. And he's doing this shit, too. Oh, man. That's game.
Mayfield. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Jadeveon Clowney showing the explosiveness on the sack.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Fuck out of here, bitch. Stop fucking doing that dumb
deep
shit.
ball here, hauled in just past the 50. Past the 20. And touchdown!
Everybody doing that
Juju
blitz shit, bro.
Smith-Schuster, 81 yards. And his guys get the quick strike touchdown. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over. This game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Oh, my God.
Weaving through traffic.
Out of here,
He's
man.
free. 20.
Yeah, this
10,
shit is crazy, man.
Touchdown.
Look at ran the ball back.
Tyreek Hill, 97 yards.
That's some dumb
And the
shit.
Eagles had 6 to their lead.
Look, I know this nigga like,
Bryant
yes.
tacks on the extra point, and it's now 21-7. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Set. 20. 54.
Yeah, I bet look, he ain't gonna do that blitz shit no more. He gonna work against me.
The first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
Come back and whoop his ass.
It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a first down.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played. One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
The 21 yards there as they convert on third. Now Mayfield. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. The lightning rod, J.J. Watt with a sack. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21.
Alert, alert. Watch twins. Watch twins.
Throwing, Mayfield. Flushed out right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
He's going to loft one, deep left side here. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now, give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now, you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now, with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
What's up, baby? What's up?
Set the tone, defense. Set the tone.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he will lose yardage here back to his own 6. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And a productive gain out to the 14 after starting at the 7. It's a gain of 7.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Eluding the pressure right.
Oh, my God. Get out of here, man.
The rushing numbers for Wilson, maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down. A first down carry by Elliott. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Now on 2nd and 13. Wilson, he's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. 7 yards on the play, and that'll make it 3rd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there, 4th and 3.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. We just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield.
I think they might have surprised him there, partner, because you try and guard the first down line first and foremost to stop him there, and they just went ahead and bypassed that in a big way and took a big shot downfield.
On the stop was Aaron Donald. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. On the handoff, it's Michelle. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half.
Open like
that is caught inside the 5.
Hey,
chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Eagles add on to their lead. Bryant's extra point up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Yeah, after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. From the gun, Mayfield. Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
King! Hurry! He can't hang. Regular. Set it. Point it right. Shut. He's coming. We got double.
Here's Mayfield. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
First down at the 33-yard line.
Point it right. Hurry! Hey, zoom. Mike 50.
To throw, Mayfield. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. J.J. Watt able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely he's been under constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. He'll drop to throw. This is caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. They'll try and run for it with Barkley.
Wow.
And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. And Barkley will try to punch it in.
Let's go.
And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Saquon Barkley in the final seconds of the first half. And his guys are able to close that gap just a bit. Extra point try good by Gano. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Hey, bro. Fuck out of here. We let this nigga do whatever we want.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. Mayfield on first down. He gets it to Cooks. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. And what a big-time play there. 43 yards. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10.
Alert! Check safety, check safety. Hey, alert 33. Hurry! Hey, orbit. I got it.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield escaping the pressure right. Wide open receiver complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A little over 20 yards there, and in 2 plays, they've now moved the ball over 60 yards. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal. So 2nd and goal, and standing by himself in the backfield, Barkley. He's going to get it running right. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And his guys have made this a 1-score game now. Gano the extra point. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Elliott.
Man.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
What? He didn't even mean to pass it to him. Yo, he didn't even mean to pass it to him, yo. He wasn't even passing it to him, yo. Oh, my God.
Jerry Rice, 41 yards.
He didn't even pass it to him, yo. He was actually beat. I was running, the other dude just snagged it.
Bryant tacks on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Throw left side, complete to Smith-Schuster. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big. When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
That catch good for 5. It's third down.
When you decide to run a hitch route, it really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Mayfield looks to throw. Flush to his right. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Well, we haven't been shortchanged on offense. Another fun play to watch there on the deep pass.
This game has the feel of, what, a turkey bowl, a Thanksgiving day. You know, when we get...
and it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked by the Hall of Famer, Mel Blount. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the fourth quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers, fourth quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it. And let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. That's out to Hill, right side complete.
Let's go.
The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the ball will go over on down to the short side of the field. This quarterback now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
Now, I know it's only a loss of a couple of yards, but when you get near the sidelines, just flip the ball out of bounds, incomplete, and save the yardage. Save the yards, not your stats.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Mayfield dancing to his left. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a 1st down. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the 1st, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movements. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to be what we call a flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time.
Now he's forced out right toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Mayfield to throw it. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Let's go.
Drop to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. From 6 yards away. And his guys are able to make this a close game again. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was the super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
Let's go. Let's go. Push him back. Push him back.
They start on the ground with Elliott. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. From the 27.
Put that off.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. A critical error there in a tight game of the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter what.
Oh, my God. Hell no. Come on, man.
It's intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu.
Come on, bro.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time.
No.
It looked like he tried to put a little too much air into this
I put the ball in the perfect spot, bro. He had him beat.
This is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
There you go. Let's go. 2-minute warning. I'll take
I
that.
think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Throwing now is Wilson. Eluding the pressure right.
Yeah,
and he'll slide down to avoid the contact. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. The Eagles on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Here's Wilson. He is going to find Hill here. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Damn. I did that because freaking
Now
off the
here's a
ball.
deep shot that's complete. Touchdown.
Fuck you. Damn, this bitch beat me. Them motherfuckers. I'm taking y'all to your mama and papa. I might be out. Come back up in the shower when I'm gone. Yeah, I probably won't be on to the mall. All night. What time Vegas get off? Matter of fact, I got this pack. Hold on. Don't worry, Carl. I'm gonna be on YouTube right with and watch. Right with the Right, come put your shoes on.
When it's all on the line, what you gonna do? Come on, I'm highly favored. No one to play me, no conversation, ain't got time for no debate.
Put the shoes on.
It's for the taking, no hesitation. Don't try my patience. I'ma pull out 1 foot of set, boy, till there's nothing left. On a run to the bed until we all got them.